everyone. This week I'm giving you a video blog, and what we're going to do is we're going to ponder a question. The question that came up for me this past week was, does the universe ever give you anything that you can't handle? Does it? Last weekend I had a really good friend in town. Her name's Gabrielle Bernstein. She's from New York, and she just came out with a great new book called Junkie. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to do that. Been reading it the last weekend and it was awesome. Hammered through it, so there's lots of pearls and gems in there. But we were talking about whether the challenges and the obstacles that show up in our life are actually blessings in disguise. And the truth is, given the right perspective, we can actually see them and see them as growth opportunities regardless of how challenging or tough they might be. Let me give you an example. A few weeks ago, you guys know that I raced Ironman Canada and had a great race. I got through the 2.4 mile swim. I had a great 112 mile ride. I was well on my way to having my perfect race. So I'm out on the marathon, and at about 6.5 miles in, I feel this pop go off my right hip. I heard it, I felt it, sharp shooting pain up my rib cage, and I kept going and pushing it as hard as I could. What I learned this past week, we ran some tests because my body just wasn't recovering and healing, is that I actually tore some of the muscles in my right hip flexor and is preventing me from recovering. So I'm in a lot of discomfort, I'm in some pain, I'm rehabbing it, and I have a choice. This is a challenge for me because one of the highest things on my value list is my health and well-being. I also had some races planned in the coming months. I was going to do an inaugural race in Whistler. It was 50 miles. I was hoping to get a podium finish there, and I was putting my training right through that. I'm not going to be able to do these things now. So I had to regroup and relook at everything. My hip has been a blessing in disguise because I know the universe doesn't give us anything that we can't handle. In fact, it's always presenting us opportunities, and all we have to do is sit back and connect the dots. And once we connect the dots, we can see the blessings, the gifts, and the synchronicity. I've been rehabbing. I know there's some weaknesses within my body I need to work on, so I'm going to come back fitter, faster, stronger. Look out, age groupers. But also the other areas in my life, things like family, my work. I've gotten through my last edits of my book, which is sent to my editor, so we're getting ready for more photo shoots for the book cover. It's allowed me the opportunity to do things that I wasn't able to do given a certain lifestyle that I'd created based on all that training. So as tough as that can be, is that when we have an injury, it's really the jury's within. So whether you have a challenge and it's physical within your body, or it's mental or emotional based on a friend, a family, a coworker, or perhaps it's your job. Regardless of what it is, I invite you to see it as a blessing in disguise. I invite you to go within, to reevaluate, to see where you can move forward, where you can step up, and where you can create more extraordinary things within your life based on those challenges, because they're presented there because you have a little blind spot that needs shining some light on. So take that with you. Love to know what you think of that and how it goes. Please let me know. Leave your comments below. Love to see them. Have a beautiful week, and we'll chat soon.